The book that changed my life, The Girl You Left Behind by Jojo Moyes. Welcome to the Novel Reader 369 channel. And today I want to introduce you to a very special book that I love very much and that I think can change the lives of many of us. Have you ever read a book that made you feel like a piece of yourself? The book The Girl You Left Behind by Jojo Moyes is exactly that book. This book tells the story of two women who have been separated for years, but an old painting causes their fates to be intertwined. First of all, let's go to the main characters of the story. Sophie, a woman who lives during World War II, has kept her husband's painting as a valuable memento. Liv, a woman who lives in London many years later, accidentally finds this painting and becomes curious to understand its story. Now let's go to the story. The Girl You Left Behind is a story of love, sacrifice, and hope. Sophie lives in a small town in France during World War II. Her husband, Edward, is a painter, and one day before he goes to war, he paints a picture of Sophie. This picture is very precious to Sophie, and after Edward leaves, it is all that is left of her. Years later, Liv lives in London and accidentally finds this picture. Liv owns an art gallery and is very interested in art. When he sees Sophie's picture, he gets a strange feeling and decides to find out the story of this picture and the woman in it. Liv starts to investigate and gradually realizes who Sophie was and what a difficult life she had. The story of Sophie and Edward is a story of love and sacrifice in the difficult conditions of war. Sophie is forced to take care of herself and her family in her husband's absence. Liv is deeply moved by Sophie's story and decides to help her. This book is full of emotional and surprising moments. It depicts a story of love, sacrifice, and hope, and makes us think about our lives and choices. In my opinion, The Girl You Left Behind is a wonderful book that is worth reading. If you are interested in historical and romantic stories, you should definitely read this book. I am sure you will enjoy it. There is a very beautiful quote from the book that says, "Sometimes, a picture can say more than 1,000 words." Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Novel Reader 369, and ring the bell to be notified of my next videos.